there's a few things you're going to need. Well, number one, you're going to need a camera. Turns out that in the last year or so, well, it's almost 2 years now, you can get something called the Flip digital video recorder. And many of you in this room are already familiar with this device, but some are not. So let me tell you about it quickly. This is a screenshot from Amazon. You can buy it there for 110 bucks. They have different models. So there's one that has 30 minutes of space and some that has 60 minutes of space. And here's an example of one right here. So you get an idea of what it looks like. Thank you, Ian. So it looks just like this, just like a little digital camera. Okay? And you can get it for $110 on YouTube. This thing is an amazing device, and I'll tell you one of the reasons why it's so amazing. The biggest thing is that most of the time when you purchase some sort of a device, they give you a CD where you have to install this software on your computer, and oh, I have an XP and it's not Vista and it's not uploading, or this is for a Mac, I got a PC, and it's this big pain in the neck. Well, the Flip has the software on the device itself. Okay, I mean, who would have thought, right? You would think this would have gotten figured out a while ago, but Flip's the one who figured it out. So they have a little USB key that flips out, and you can plug it into your computer, and you don't have to install anything because it just goes right into the Flip thing, and you can literally edit it in the device. And it's got even settings where you can set it up so that you can put your username and password for YouTube in your device, and literally just like click the button, and it goes to YouTube, starts uploading. Very, very interesting. Now, how fancy do you have to get? We're going to talk about this in a little bit. But you can be in your car driving to work, and all of a sudden you have a great idea or something that you thought of that your audience would benefit from, right? And right there, you're in a parking lot. All right, hey guys, I just had this great idea. You're in a car, right? Which videos get watched on YouTube? Go to the BBC. Go to the BBC News. Which videos get watched the most? Is it the one where someone's in front of a perfect backdrop with great lighting, halo lighting, right, all that stuff, and they're talking about whatever? Or is it the one where they're in the trench, embedded with the troops, in like the trench in Iraq, there's dust and smoke in the distance? That's the stuff that gets watched. Right? You know, the magazine rack. It's the pictures where you look bad that they like. And you wait till these videos comes out. I look chubby in videos. I always do. I always do. And I'm not even lying. I have a virtual assistant in India, and she's never met me in person, and she writes me an email. She's like, you look fat in your videos. And as I do. But guess what? It doesn't matter because people trust it more. That's why I'm wearing a suit, because when I wear a suit, it doesn't show it as much. That's the way it is. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, here's another type of camera. This is the one that I have, and the reason I bought this one is the Canon ZR900. The reason I bought it is because it has an external microphone. It has a jack for an external microphone. I think that's very, very useful because if you have a room like this or anything really, you want the camera to be back a little bit. Because I'll tell you, just a little bit of the silly physics behind it. It's trajectory, right? I mean, if the camera's really close and this is your face, then the camera angle is like that. So the way it sees your face is different. It makes your nose look way better. You look like a missile. But if you pull the camera back to get the same thing, it only has to be that wide. So it's this wide compared to that wide. It's a totally different angle. So you want the camera back a little bit, but if you have a jack for an external microphone, you can bring the mic right up close and the sound quality will be good. So the biggest thing that's bad about YouTube videos is sound quality. So if you get a camera that's got an external mic, then you can solve that problem really easily.